Hello everyone, this is Panda. I'm in my dormitory and at the international hostel, so excuse the video's quality and everything, but I want to talk about Simple Mobile and I want to give you guys an update. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen my Twitter, my Facebook videos on Simple Mobile in the last couple of months or recently in the last 72 hours, it has been colluded with nothing but garbage lies from Simple Mobile. And the reason why I'm saying garbage lies is because, let me back up a little bit so you can see. It's because since December 2019, I've been dealing with the issue with Simple Mobile. And the issue is their service. And if you watch on this channel, what happened to me on campus grounds at UW in the middle of winter for 45 minutes, I got no service. And just yesterday and the day before yesterday, which I did not take in count, my lawyer was trying to call me. UPS was trying to call me about a package, about an Amazon package, because you guys know I've been having issues with Amazon lately. So UPS tried to call me and said the phone was busy. I said, no, it's not busy. They said, yes, it is. I take someone else's phone here from the hostel. I call my own number. Turns out it's busy. It turns out for the last few days, it's been like that. People have been trying to call me, and they said they have not gotten in touch with me. It's just been busy. Now, I posted on Simple Mobile Twitter. They responded back, and they admitted it, but it is over the phone, the representatives. They have a lack of education. They have a lack of professionalism, in my opinion. I felt like they didn't want to address my issue. But not only that, they want me to continue to pay them for a service that has not been acting so cleanly or performed adequately for my needs. I've been using the Wi-Fi here, which has been off and on. It's better than Simple Mobile's because I can't even use the hotspot on the Simple Mobile. It doesn't want to work as fast as it's supposed to be. And I'm in a downtown location in Portland, Oregon. I'm at the International Portland Hostel. I'm paying my own bills here. I'm literally a block or two from the 405, which divides downtown. I'm in a big area. There's towers everywhere. Why am I not getting adequate service, Simple Mobile? That is the question. Why for 11 months you keep addressing these problems about, oh, it's my phone. It's not my phone. I just upgraded my phone. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And you guys continue to say, it's my phone. It's not my phone. Ladies and gentlemen, I buy my phones unlocked. Always. Because I use Orange. I use Domoco when I'm back in Japan. Or when I'm traveling, I use an international card. I always buy international or unlocked iPhones or smartphones for a reason. I own it. I should be able to control my own phone. So, with that said, everyone, I'm just giving you guys an update that Simple Mobile refuses to make this right. They owe me now for all the problems for the last 11 months that I've been dealing with. They owe me now. As the customer, they need to make this right. Don't you agree, guys? Every month, I gotta call them at least 6 to 10 times about my services swallowing. And the strangest thing happens is it's always the middle of the month. Right between the 15th and the 21st, they do something weird to your account. I'm not sure what it is, but I see a drop in performance. And as I wanted to show you this, guys, just the other day, I posted a video showing what the service was actually doing while I was trying to order pizza for the hostel. Because I kept forgetting that I also had this Domino's credit that I need to use. And that didn't work out very well. So, through the phone, I wasn't able to use my service on my own phone using multiple social media apps or food apps or just apps alone. Did you know it takes about 10 minutes or 5 minutes just to upload and download one application to upload and update the app on your iPhone? That's how slow the service is. Now, in certain spots, it does work. When I'm in like near the Justice Center, downtown Portland, like literally in the middle where the police station is. For some reason, it loves that spot. But anyone else outside that spot, it's like the bars just go up and down, up and down. I get 2 bars. Sometimes I get 3 bars. Sometimes I get one. If I'm in that area of downtown Portland, I get the 4 bars. But hotspot, using your mobile service on the fly, that's what matters. And it's been hit and miss. Sometimes when I'm on Woodstadt, that's Flanders and that is Evers. When I'm on Evers Avenue by the 405, sometimes I purposely will go out there and stand there for 35 minutes using my phone because the service works really good in that spot. So I gotta walk out my hostel room sometimes when I am walking or take my daily walk because I need to get my steps during my day. I go to that spot because that's the only spot I know that the service works really good. It doesn't work really well on Burnside for some reason. I don't know why that is. But it's the service. It's based off of T-Mobile's towers. Why are you not using T-Mobile's towers? Simple Mobile. So with that said, everyone, I tried to contact them this morning. I was on the phone since 7:15. And each time I got on the phone with them, the service just drops. Yeah, it just drops. I kept calling back. You know how much frustrating that is, everyone? To keep calling back. Look at my call log. Actually, I'm going to screenshot my call logs. So you can see how many people tried to call me yesterday. And I'm going to send the messages from social media. I asked you guys to call my number last night. 173 of you said the phone number was busy. A few calls came through, and that was after 3 a.m. this morning. So obviously they were doing something to my phone because you guys kept calling, and UPS tried to call because I'm getting a package sent to me from Amazon and I'm dealing with the Amazon issue, and I resolved that. I had to call Amazon separately. I don't understand why UPS didn't call Amazon to tell them that this package was lost so I don't have to do the work. But again, Simple Mobile, you cost me money that could have helped me stay at this house a little bit longer. $500 goes a long way for me, to be honest with you. $500 does. And there is a fashion photographer, a fashion designer, reaching out and saying that if I wanted to co-op and payment and everything. This was a week ago, but this person was supposed to call me yesterday to finalize everything and where are we going to meet? Because it's supposed to be this weekend, but since I wasn't able to get in contact with this person, she moved on to another person, and I told her what happened. She goes, "That's why I was busy." And I was like, "Yes, that's why I was busy. I'm sorry." She goes, "Oh, she feels kind of bad right now, and she was like, if I get another job," I was like, "Yeah, I kind of needed it this weekend. Needed it this weekend for a reason." But yeah, Simple Moment, you cost me money financially as a photographer, as a documentarian, as a reporter. Yeah, I have to say I don't recommend your service to anyone. Now, the only reason why I got the service, ladies and gentlemen, is because I was using a Verizon and I was paying for Domocom service back in Japan. I was paying for 2 services and they were both expensive. And I just thought that I need to start thinking smart and save money. And I came across Simple Mobile because of T-Mobile. Because I was going to go to T-Mobile. I had AT&T before. I had Sprint before. You guys know that. I did a project with Sprint. Went from Vancouver, Canada, all the way down to San Diego, California, to New York. That sucked. Service, terrible. Don't use it. That was back then. That was 4 years ago. But I don't know about the service now. But yeah, I use a Verizon. And the problem is now is that I wanted to save money. I wanted to live, get good service, but pay good price for service. And I thought $60 was decent enough for my service. But in reality, the service didn't work very well because when I wanted to live stream something, it would just cut in and out. And you guys witnessed that firsthand. In every single live stream that I do mobile, it always cuts in and out. It always drops. That's why it's always pixelated. Every time I live stream, it is super pixelated sometimes. This is why I miss having a Ryzen, because when you live stream, darn, that's so crispy. AT&T, crispy. Even T-Mobile, you can get some crispy live stream on the go footage. But with Simple Mobile, it's not so crispy. It's just pixelated. It's just terrible. Sometimes I have to redo the videos over again. That's how bad it looks on YouTube. So it's just not working very well. So, and there's fine print that says like it only streams in 480p, 720p. Then why is it not streaming in 720p like it's supposed to? At least I can deal with that quality. But 1480p streaming? Who's going to watch that? Simple Mobile? So, Simple Mobile literally just basically just gave me the big F you. We don't care, customer. Give us your money, blah, 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 go away. That's what they basically told me today. Go away. And your representatives, for 28 minutes, I kept trying to tell him this has been going on for months. This is going on for a long time. And no, he says, yeah, we're just trying to fix. So he said he can't do anything to my service because I sold my other phone. So, yeah. So I was trying to get this girl to give me her phones, but she's kind of like, there are people here that use their phones for hotspot and for work purposes. I'm not going to ask someone to give me their phone, give me your phone so I can fix my phone. That doesn't work that way, Simple Mobile. You owe me not just credit, you owe me months of mentally and stressful abuse. This has cost me my anxiety to go up. This has cost me my mental health. You know how much frustrating this is to deal with you guys every month, 10 times a month, 6 times a month? It's so stressful that no one should go through this at all from any cell phone carrier. People calling, people are reporting in the same problems that I have. Why are you denying this, Simple Mobile? Why are you denying the fact that this has to be continued to go on? If you guys want to know how much I was paying for Domocall, I was paying $147 a month. And that was working off the Verizon cell phone towers. If I'm back in Japan and I have my Verizon cell phone service, yeah, it will work with Domocall service. But $174 is a lot of money for cell phone service. So I can stay in contact with people back in Japan. I want to stay in contact with people because, to be honest right now, at these crucial times, Simple Mobile always emphasize, at these crucial times, we hear you, we are trying to help. If you're trying to help Simple Mobile, then help fix this issue. Help people at this time pay for their bills, because no one's going to be able to pay for the bills if no stimulus is going to come in. And I read all about that stimulus, and I'm going to say this right now. I don't think Simple Mobile has given anyone any free months, because I paid every month during the COVID-19. But guess what? T-Mobile, Sprint, I believe, and Verizon, and AT&T, they gave out free months during the first wave of COVID. But Simple Mobile did not give out any free months of service to any of their customers, because I paid every month. So that goes to show you right there why you should choose a Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, even Sprint was doing it. But Simple Mobile was not doing it. You were not giving back to the community during this crisis time. How selfish are you? You want my $65, but you won't give me a free month of service due to COVID-19? Wow. How ridiculously are you? But anyway, guys, as I said, I'm just archiving this. I'm actually using the phone. I'm using the Wi-Fi here, not the service, because the SIM card is not actually in the phone. I'm doing something to the SIM card, and I want to see if they can detect, because I want to put this SIM card in someone else's phone and have them use my service, and let someone and watch me record that person using my service. Oh, and watch they say, "Oh, this service sucks, dude." Like, it just hung up the phone call. Yeah, it does that. When you call someone, I'm gonna pretend this is my phone, and as soon as you doot doot doot, you gotta call it back. It does that. Doot doot doot. It hangs up. And then when you're in the middle of a phone call, doot doot doot, it would hang up in the middle of a phone call. Does it all the time. And Simple Mobile wants you to pay for that. But they haven't actually contributed to the community. I want to ask Simple Mobile a question. Have you given back to the community? Have you given anyone any opportunity during the COVID-19 situation? Have you given anyone any free months? Because I didn't get any. But you want me to continue to pay for a service which your representatives on the phone, very poor. You don't keep people on hold. First and foremost, you do not, when a customer says, okay, I think you don't get the message, ma'am or sir. Can I please speak to the supervisor? Okay, sir, yes, but before I continue, ma'am, I'm asking you nicely, just continue to transfer me to a supervisor. Or sir, transfer me to a supervisor. I'm not going to ask again. That's the only thing I want right now. I feel like I can't talk to you. You're not listening, so please transfer to the supervisor. What do? They hesitate to transfer you to a supervisor. What they do is they keep prolonging the conversation. Yes, they keep going on with the conversation for another 2 minutes before they even try to attempt to transfer you to a supervisor. And when you talk to the supervisor, yeah, and then the phone cuts off. And then you gotta redo the process over again and call back. This is their service. So, yeah, I lost an opportunity yesterday, which I was aware. $500 could have been easy in my pocket yesterday. I could have brought my bag that I wanted. The Osprey bag. I want a new Osprey bag. And it's panda-like. And you guys will love this bag, by the way. Oh my goodness. David, Oster, and I were like drooling. Like, oh my goodness. We were on Instagram yesterday and I was drooling on it. Like, oh, it looks so sexy. But the bag cost $375. That's why I needed that job. That's why I needed that job. That's why I was going for this job. And Simple Mobile screwed that up for me by blocking my service so you guys cannot get in contact with me. So I do apologize to the client, to my lawyer, to UPS, to Amazon. Yes, I'm apologizing to Amazon because they tried to call me back yesterday. They said your phone is busy. So just to prove to you guys what happened yesterday with Amazon, this is why Amazon said they couldn't contact me. I'm going to show you guys right now. Let me take you off the pod. So I ordered this. This is an Osprey. It didn't show up because UPS lost it. Yes, they lost it. I know I have bad luck with shipping lately. It's crazy. So they reordered it again, but I won't receive it until Monday. So, and that's why I was telling you guys, this is why UPS was trying to contact me yesterday and telling me, inform me, because I have a UPS account. If you guys don't have a UPS account for your photography business, you should get one because you save a lot of money if you need to ship prints. But or FedEx. But anyway, yeah. So, and then this happened yesterday. I'm going to show you guys on Simple Mobile, Twitter. I'm going to show you what I post. Where is it? Are they trying to hide it now? Okay, hold on. Nope, it's not this one. This is 50 minutes ago. They left a message. I told them customer support sucks. You guys didn't fix any of my issues. Okay, I'm not chatting with them. Chatting is a waste of time, ladies and gentlemen. Chatting with Simple Mobile is a waste of time. You're not going to get your answers directly addressed that way. Because chatting takes up a lot more time and a lot more explaining to do. And it seems like people do not want to read through chat. So you got to physically tell them what's been going on. Yeah, you physically have to tell them. Because type it, it's not going to do you any justice. So let me show you what happened October 27th with Simple Mobile. This is where I tried to order a pizza for the hostel. And this is what happened. You see that? It says network error. Data return could not blah, 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 blah. And guys, I witnessed this before with Sprint. You guys remember Sprint? The exact same thing happens with Sprint service. When you don't get adequate service, that message pops up. And I was sitting on the bed, and there are new guests here. I was going to order pizza because they were hanging out. Some guests cannot afford the cafe's food here. And $11, $14 for a meal, for $10, $12 for a burger is quite a lot of money for a burger. Because there are other places that you can get burger and fries for that amount. And I understand. This is why that's why I felt so bad yesterday. I was like, I got the 60 points for them. Why not just give the pizza to them? So I tried to do that on the 27th, and that's what happened. And then they responded with this. They wrote back and said they reconnected my phone back to the service. That's a submission of guilt. You want proof? Do you want me to? Here we go. Okay. Messages. Notifications. Let me show you the message. What does that say? We reconnect your phone to our network. If there is a need to rest assured that we do our best. That was 4 hours ago. Now you believe me, everyone? Now you believe that Simple Mobile is trying to cover up everything and not make amends out of this? Now you understand that Simple Mobile doesn't want to fix or reward me any troubles that I have received in the last 6 months? Now you realize that Simple Mobile just admitted they reconnected my phone to the network. Submission or not, every time, guys, why do people do this to me? You're not going to win against me. Stop it. I'm not your fucking thug. I'm not your little. I'm going to say this because I don't want to come off too harsh, but yesterday was just like disgusting. And the reason why I'm going to say this now is because everyone assumes that if you're black, you have to have some type of criminal history. And the reason why I'm saying this is because yesterday I'm sitting out there drinking a beer, and the guy, not the guy, the woman was walking by, and she said, "You black people are always doing something stupid." She responded because I was drinking at 12:30 in the afternoon yesterday. That was my first beer. I just posted a video about this, the Nora slide. And this woman comes across, "You black people always doing something criminal. Why you always gotta be so rude?" That's the third time she's walked by here and said something rude towards me. And I get that a lot. I get this suspicion that people don't trust my judgment. People don't trust who I am. People want to talk behind my back. Say whatever you want. I don't care. I win. I always will win. I may fall, but I always pick myself back up. That's what makes me different from you. That's what makes me stronger than you. Because I'm willing to pick myself back up and fix the pieces. Are you? So don't sit here and judge me. And don't sit here and judge this video either. This is not my scenery of a video that I wanted to do. If I wanted to do this video, I just could have gone to the library and get that nice little background. But no, I wanted to make this video to deliver a message to Simple Mobile. You owe me months of headaches and stressful, and it caused my mental health. You guys don't believe this or not, but if you think about it, something this stressful will cause your anxiety, your mental health to inflame. To also, and they don't understand that, obviously. The more headaches there's that woman again. There she is. That crazy wacko woman. Crazy. Every day walk by here looking for trouble, I guess. I think what she is looking for is cigarette butts. She's picking up cigarettes off the ground and smoking it. But anyway, Simple Mobile, you owe me at least an apology and months. Now, I'm not even going to say months. At least 2 months of free service. Because I tried to address this with you. I tried to communicate this to you. I tried to help you do social media. I tried to help you do your respective channels, but you refused to respond in a decent manner. But you only respond when you're in hot water. Have you noticed that, everybody? Every time I put a very crucial video about Simple Mobile, they respond quick. So, just to give you guys an emphasis on, let me go to my YouTube channel. Let me show you all the videos. If you go to my channel and you click Simple Mobile, wow, look what comes up. I'm going to show you guys the beauty of this. Look what comes up. Pros and cons, 31 days later. First 48 hours. That was a terrible first 48 hours. Oh, the first 2 hours was... This is the video where the service cut out on me for 45 minutes on campus. Would you guys like to see that? Since it's my video. So, this is a recording of the service right here, as you can see. Why is... God damn it. As you can see, no service. So this is a recording at the time, which was March 5th, 2020. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's us right now. Yeah, there's quite a few videos on here. Why is it not in order? Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, it's not in order. Not so simple or not. So, yeah, go watch these videos, and there's more. Go check them out. But, yeah, That's the Simple Mobile stuff. But as you can see, I've been contacting Simple Mobile for a long time now. Look at that. Messages go back as far as, whoa, March 14th, March 4th, February 26th, February 16th, 16. Look how many times on the 16th I text them. The 15th, the 9th. Yeah. It just keeps, yeah. It's just madness, guys. Madness. As I said. It's been one of those journeys with Simple Mobile. Like, that's not worth $60 if your cell phone service is cutting off you on the middle of phone calls. It's not very nice. And it's not polite either to have customers continue to pay for a service and you guys know that you guys are doing wrong and you admitted it on social media just now. You just admitted it. For 2 days. Thanks. You owe me $500, Simple Mobile. I will get that. I will go to small claims and get it. And have the proof. I need that money. I got people I gotta feed. I got people that also are dying and starving out there on the streets. Unlike you, Simple Mobile, I give back to the community. What have you done lately? But with that said, everyone, this is Panda. It's Saturday, and I have to deal with this early in the morning. That's sad. First thing in the morning, got to deal with Simple Mobile because Simple Mobile service. I called the number yesterday evening around 6:45. No go, no bueno, no service. Where's the 24-hour support? That's not. Your automated system doesn't help. It sucks. It's weird. It has bugs. But with that said, yeah. All because I wanted to use, and mind you, my hotspot doesn't work very well right now. It was working for a good while in June after I bitched at Simple Mobile for several days in a row. It took several days for them to get, and then it started working. And then now, July, August, September, it's like, blah, blah, blah. And then I hope I did explain this earlier, but I hope I did explain this, but did you know that Simple Mobile charged me twice? September and October, and they got caught doing it. And they kept saying, oh, we didn't charge you twice, but my bank did. My bank caught you charging me twice, again. And you guys kept saying, no, that's not. Yes, this is why, guys, the auto re-up system will charge you twice. So it's best to just go to the freaking store and buy the $50 re-up card. If you don't want hidden transactions on your bank statements popping up, I suggest do not use the auto top-up because it would double charge your card. And I do have screenshots of that. And the bank would tell you, Simple Mobile, you have been charging our client, our user for our bank twice for the exact same service. So please don't deny that either. You see how many problems I have to go through? And not only that, I have to wait several days for my money to return to my account. But that's also bad for everyone else. Let's say you only had $50 in your bank account and Simple Mobile have taken out and overdraft your account. Not only that you will be penalized for that, you will actually have to pay that back plus the $25 or $30 fee for the overdraft fee. So I'm not just thinking about myself, I'm thinking about customers, consumers, people that don't have money all the time in their bank accounts. And this is where Simple Mobile have to open their minds and think about every consumer, from the poorest to the richest. So, And that's what happened. I didn't get overdraft, but I got money taken out my account. But what if I was overdraft? I've been pissed off. I've been a pissed off panda. I was going to say pissed off monkey. But like I said, you guys take monkey, the word, the concept, out of proportion. We use it as a joke reference, as humor. You guys use it as a racist terminology, racist statement to each other. I'm using it as being silly. And this is what Porchlight failed to realize. You cannot tell me how I should. This is what Porchlight basically told me what to do. This is America now, Panda. So you can't use those phrases here. I get it, but you should accept who I am. You're not respecting my human right. So with that said, everyone, Simple Mobile. Terrible. I lost $500 yesterday. Now I'm going to have to try to sell my kidneys to get what I want. No, I really want to have money in a saving account for emergency purposes. Because it's that time, guys. It's time to like put your money to the side. Stop going out there. You can buy yourself 2 drinks for the day, whatever. But buy what's important. Food, hygiene, essentials. Because right now, this winter, I'm telling you this from my dropout medical student's point of view. The COVID strain that has mutated to a new strain over in Europe will come into North America. As your cases haven't been updated, Hawkins Medical Research Center has reported 77,000 cases as of yesterday. And that's just going up. Wintertime, COVID is going to hit and it's going to get even worse. So please, I'm asking everyone to be safe, prepared. I know Thanksgiving is coming up. I know there's going to be hard times for people for Thanksgiving, including myself. I don't really celebrate the holiday, but I would really, really like to enjoy myself at someone's home, finally, and eat a good meal and be wanted. It'd be really freaking nice if I'm able. And here's the problem. And the reason why I'm saying this is because people have this assumption that I'm bullshitting about the Japanese border. And I'm not going to say who, but I'm going to put them in a place right now. You're not an adjudicator at the immigration office. You do not decide. So you do not make assumptions. I keep telling people this. You do not decide. The adjudicator at the immigration office, anyone, if you ever travel, everyone knows an adjudicator, especially at this time, has to decide. They like the judge and jury. I was approved to leave until COVID hit again. COVID hit again, and this time it's hitting even worse than the first wave. So I'm asking you, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. Wear a freaking mask. Wash your hands. I'm going to say this right now on YouTube. There's a guy here. He's annoying as fuck. I normally don't say that about guests, but I have to let Justin know he is rude. Why is he being rude to me? What happened the other day in the kitchen was uncalled for. I'm sitting there cooking my meal, and he doesn't say excuse me, doesn't say pardon me, doesn't wash his hands. Just a moment before that, he was just in the male's bathroom. Didn't wash his hands. This is why I refuse to cook anything in the kitchen. This is why I have to physically wash everything. Because there's a few guests that don't want to do their part. And this guest continues to not wash his hands, but also being rude to me. He told another guest that, like, I don't know what made him assumption. This is, guys, you see this? You see all this? You see these injuries? A car accident. He told guests, and this Two guests said like, "Hey man, you seem like a pretty cool guy. What's your name?" They call me Panda. He goes, "Okay," because he was saying that your name was Keiko. I'm like, "My name is not Keiko. It's Keiki." He's like, "Oh, Keiki. Keiko is girl. Kiki is girl. Keiki. They say Kiki. K-I-K-I. Keiki. Cake key is boy." He told people I was a freaking crackhead. He told people that I was formerly in a drug rehab center here in Portland. He told people that. This is why I don't want him here. It's not my call to make, but I don't respect someone going around telling people I'm a former drug addict. And I was in a rehab center before I got here. Really? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to ask me this one question. If I was in a rehab center here in Portland, how can I be on an Amtrak train at the same time on the way from Wisconsin on May 9th, 11th, and May 9th, 10th, and 11th? I'm trying to figure if I have a doppelganger or I got a twin that I don't know about. But anyway, I'm trying to have humor with this. But yeah, he told people that I was a former drug addict and blah, blah, blah. And he told people that my taste in music is shitty. My taste in music is shitty. I listen to funk jazz, funk pop, love hip hop. I listen to French hip hop, Japanese hip hop, Korean hip hop. I even listen to some Indian hip hop, believe it or not. It's kind of catchy. I like it. It's kind of cool. That's because my friend in New York, well, I think she lives in New Jersey. She's a fashion designer, and that's how I got interested in it. So I'm interested in a lot of things. And I got shitty taste, but I have an interest in life. And I have a shitty taste in music. Guys, I want you to do me a favor. If you can go to if you have a Spotify account, go to your Spotify account. And I want you to Google The Panda Photographer, just like this channel here, all one word. Go to my playlist. I made Volume 1 and Volume 2. I just made Volume 2. You guys are going to love Volume 2. Funk pop jazz, funk loft hip hop. I'm supporting my friends in Japan, which are on Spotify, which are on that playlist. And other artists that I support in New York, because I know a lot of musicians. And I know a lot of fashion artists. But, well, not a lot, but I know a number. But the point is, this guy said I had bad taste in music. And you're sitting here going in the men's bathroom, causing all that dirt and mess to cause it here, and Sarah has to clean your shit. Excuse me for my language. But, like, you know, I hate seeing Sarah have to clean up behind him because he's the one who's making the mess in the men's bathroom. I'm also cleaning behind him too. Because when staff have to do a tour, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I treat this place like it's my own house. You have to have respect for other people and where you are staying. And I want them to give a tour and a nice clean tour. So when they give a tour, you know, everything's clean. The kitchen's clean, the bathrooms are clean, they're giving out the tour so people feel comfortable. So people don't have to leave bad reviews on. I don't want people to do that because this is a great place. Because the other house is closed. This is the only hostel that's open. So, yeah, but Simple Mobile. I can't log with Simple Mobile because their servers don't work. So I got to use Wi-Fi to order to document these problems here. See Simple Mobile? Again, this is where you could come and play and help me, but you don't help me, Simple Mobile. I got to rely on the Wi-Fi here, which I don't like using Wi-Fi because that means I have to continue to use my VPN continuously all the time. And sometimes VPNs don't work very well on a Wi-Fi connection that is kind of not stable. So Yeah. And right now, I'm feeling the heat. That's all. I could have had $500 in my pocket yesterday. You know how much food I could have brought from the cafe? Because this is a dish that I want, but I don't want to spend the money for it. And all I want to do is take a picture of it. But I also want to make a video. Food photography. That's why I want to buy it and take a picture and do a video, a live stream on it. But that would take up a lot of time, and the lights need to turn on. I need to bring the tripod and the cameras and the lighting and the diffuser. I might just take up the whole damn freaking cafe corner. And I didn't want to do that during business hours. And I like to work I miss working in a studio. I do. I miss working inside a studio. It's not the same working at a desk at a hostel. Even though I have the library, I did the library video. You guys seen that already. You can hear the audio. That room is echoey. Yes, this has tall ceilings, but the problem with that room is that these windows are really actually solid. The windows in there are not that solid, so a lot of sound vibration goes through the window. And plus there's a door right there. So yeah, a front door. It's not the best ideal. Yeah, and I had a Liveman like microphone on in all those videos, and you can clearly hear that the echo was bad. So, but with that said, everyone, Simple Mobile could have helped me create all these videos, but the service is not that good. But as I was explaining before, this guy in this hostel, and I realized he was still here yesterday. He's staying in the other building. Thank God he's not next door, next to me again, because he was annoying. And not just annoyed. I wanted to tell staff that. I think they already know. But he had people stayed over here. I'm like, who the hell is he talking to at 1 o'clock in the morning so loud? Turns out he had a freaking guest over in the room. Wow. Sneaky people in the hostel. That's just fantastic. I might have been exaggerating. I don't know. But I heard two voices. And one's deep, one's soft, one sounds like he's whispering. Like, hey man. And it sounds like there was a conversation at 1:30 in the morning. And I was editing, and I had headphones on, and I can hear them. That's how bad it was. It's like, because, mind you, how I heard them was, I used the H4n Pro. I turned this on, this microphone. This microphone is so sensitive. I calibrated where it can pick up a sound like literally 50 feet, 100 feet away. It literally is that damn sensitive. And anyone that's had the H4n Pro would know, yeah, that microphone is, it's sensitive, but it's really good. It picks up your vocals. It's really good. If you know how to tweak it very well in OBS, very, very good. But yeah, that's how I heard. I was like, what the hell? And I paused my audio in my my editing. I'm like, no, I'm hearing a conversation through a window. Yes, I was having a conversation through a window. This is how, yeah, I was hearing a conversation through a window. I know, crazy. I know. I was like, damn, I love you, H4n Pro. I love you. But that's when I was kind of disturbed by it. Like, dude, you got someone in there at 1:30, 1 in the morning? You're not supposed to have no guests over here. But yeah, but that's been happening a lot lately. So, and people don't respect, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, you're a human being. Respect where you stay, where you want to stay. For me, I have to respect this place because I always like coming here. But I don't like when guests are telling other guests that, or staff. Yes, there's a staff here. And it's not Justin, it's not Sarah. There's a staff here. And apparently, he didn't know I was listening. He forgot the freaking window was open. when are you going to leave? Leave by now, for crying out loud. That was towards me. Just to let you mind you that. When are you leaving? For crying out loud. Yeah. That's pretty fucked up to say. I'm paying my own way here. Mind you. I'm dealing with my own legal issues, which I won. Don't let me flip an ass up in here. Please don't let me do it. And I feel like this guy needs to just quit. And he needs to quit. There's a few people that need to stop asking me my personal problem. Yesterday I was asked about going back to Japan. As I said, once again, it's not up to you. You're a citizen. You're not an adjudicator. You don't know how the procedure works. Japan is much stricter now due to COVID-19 standards now. You guys have no idea how to freaking get a visa in Japan? If you've never been to Japan and you don't know, then shut your mouth. I'm sick of people asking me. I'm sick of being here. You act like I want to be here. You act like I want to spend money at the hostel. I want to support the hostel, but I don't want to actually continue to spend money at the hostel. That's not my desire. Hell no. Right now I have a moving company moving my belongings from Canada to Japan. They also have to go through a quarantine. What is that? Quarantine inspection for my stuff. Twice. Yes, that means customs is going to check it twice. So if you guys were wondering where the money is going, that place that I bought up in Vancouver, since I'm not able to get across the border, let's just move my shit out. Send it all back to Japan. Everything's going back to Osaka. Everything's going back into storage. So therefore, I don't need to worry about that place anymore. All I have to do is worry about the property management and me giving them a piece because they're going to be losing, but I lost because I'm not living there. I'm paying to live here. This is why I emphasize it a lot, people. If you guys like my content, if you guys want to support financially, you guys can support. It does help keep the lights on here. Because when these lights go out, that's it. That's it. There's a comeback period, as I said earlier in this video. When I fall, I always pick myself back up, no matter what the challenge is, no matter who stands in my way. But I'm not going to let these assholes that, and here's my friend from Turkey. So this is the guy that donated the money to Porchlight. Oh wow, he's texting me about something. Because what he's texting me about is right now is that his ex-girlfriend, she's Turkish, and New Zealand. She has dual citizenship. Her father lives in Australia, but he's a New Zealand citizen, but live in Australia. But she's in Turkey, and she wants to go to her father, but here's the problem. She's going through a mental crisis right now, and she cut off communications through her Instagram. So I'm asking him to find her because he didn't know that she was going through all these these emotional issues right now. We are trying to, she goes through these phases, so I'm worried, and yeah, and this is why I care about the people that care about me, and she's a person of interest that I care about, as I care about all of you as well too. But she's going through a really troubled time, and she hasn't found work. She's worried that she might not, maybe to support her family. She wants to support her family, and she's going through a hard time. But yeah, we all are going through a hard time. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not the only one financially affected. But yeah, but when people keep asking me about my status, listen, I don't have to answer anything to you. You're not, listen, you guys want me to leave so badly here, I leave. Fuck it. I spend my money elsewhere. But when you have staff secretly talking shit and saying weird things and pretending to be nice to you, and as I said, it's not the manager, it's not Sarah, it's not the owner. These just guys that are sitting around, not sure what their job description is, honestly. But you don't, when are you going to leave, for crying out loud? I'm sitting here on the computer, the window's open slightly because it gets warm in here sometimes, especially when you sleep at night. But during the day, kind of like the fresh air circulate. I'm like, wow, what a fucking, he's an asshole. I'm sorry. Asshole or not. I apologize for saying that on the live stream, but that's totally disrespectful. If you're staff here, I'm not sure what his title is. I never asked that question. I really didn't care until now. But it's not that I didn't care until now. People's been saying that he's not very fond of me, apparently. Don't know why. Why are you not fond of me? I'm not the other assholes that came through here. I'm not the other asshats that came through here pretending to have COVID. Yes, there were people here telling guests that they had COVID, which was not true. They were just here the other day. I'm not the one sitting here telling a fictional fucking lie about how I used to own a fucking business. I own a restaurant business, blah, 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 such and such a da 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 da, or get conned by another con artist. A lot of stuff happened here. I'm not near one of those individuals. How dare you put me in the same category as those men that were here, distorting and conning everyone else. All I have been doing has been genuine, giving, helping, supporting, sharing, contributing, and you want me to leave that badly? Fine, I will. Fucking prick. You live in the house. I don't have to live here. That's the thing. I came here for safety reasons. And I was told to stay put to further update. But that job won't start to 2021, which I'm not going to actually I don't think it's going to go through anyway. Second wave of COVID is going to hit harder than the first one. But as I said, guys, I go through a lot of situations that you guys don't see behind closed doors. People are saying dumb shit. People either got mental health on their mind and they need to deal with it respectfully. Don't take your anger out on other people. And I feel that's the whole reason why. But then again, it's not the first time, second or third, I have heard people say or heard this person say something towards guests here. Because months ago, he said something towards Californians that were coming here to the hostel and saying, all you Californian people need to just go back to California. I'm sitting in the backyard and he said that right in front of me. It's like, that's pretty rude to fucking say. These are people trying to get away for the one time only. This is why there's certain people that need to be a manager. There's certain people that don't need to be a manager. This is why people should stay out of other people's business. This is why I never get into people's business. This is why I stay out of people's business. This is why I stay away from people in their business. But when you want to ask me, when you ask me a question, I'm sincere about it. Like yesterday, Kyle asked me, what's the status online? Well, since you guys don't want to fucking stay home and be quarantined and respect the public guidelines, borders are starting to close again. Thanks. And the reason why I said that is because like that was because like I've been emphasizing in almost every video, including Instagram. If you guys don't start following the public health guidelines, you're going to see another spike. I said this in June, July, August, September, this month. And look what's going on right now. Yeah, this dropout medical student over here just predicted what would happen, and it's happening. This 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 undergrad that did not finish his undergrad and only got his professional doctorate, educational they call it, is telling you to please be safe and please stay quarantined. It's not worth dying over for a party, for a hangout. It is not worth it. And take it from me, I'm in a hostel. I'm in my room 75% of the time. I'm in my room 75% of my time. This is my room. I know I got the lights off, but I feel like it works that way because you need to focus on me, not what's in the background, unless you want to focus on this. Now this is a beauty. This is sexy. She's my new baby, by the way. I'm going to call her Optimus Panda. Let me stop. Because look, it transforms. Look, it's modular. Look at that. Look, I can even take this one off. Like, boom. Ah! Let me stop messing around. But you get my humor, guys. All I'm asking you guys can have a happy life. You guys can have something to enjoy. You guys can have something better. Only if you, as the person, just follow the protocols of public health. Stay home. Look at me. I'm making a video almost every day. I'm blogging every day. I'm finding things to do. Even here at the hostel, I always help the staff with the dishes. Not all the time the staff can get to those dishes. Not all the time dishes are available to a number of guests staying at the hostel. So, as leader, I wrote my review on the hostel. I'm putting leadership down. As guest leadership, I'm going to take the role and do my part and help the hostel stay open by following protocol. Making sure every single dish, every spoon, fork, silverware, cup, tensilware, Tupperware is sanitized and cleaned before anyone uses it. Just yesterday, I had to tell the guy, you can't just put the big pot back on the rack. You guys have to wash, rinse, you got to wash, rinse, sanitize, and you put it in the rack. He said, oh, I don't think I was told that. I was like, okay, but as a guest, I'm telling you now, you have to wash, rinse, sanitize, you put it in the rack, and then the staff will put it in this machine so it gets sanitized and washed a second time to ensure safety. And he was like, that makes sense. I was like, yeah. He goes, I'm sorry. And I was like, no problem. We're all here to help each other understand how to work together as a community. But you have those that are so lazy, rinse it and put a dirty dish in the sanitizer and then put it in the rack. And then someone else has to rewash it. That's disgusting. And I don't think any guest should have to witness that, especially their first time at a hostel here. No. This is why I said, people, clean behind yourselves properly, respectfully. There's a sanitizer and there's an all-purpose cleaner you use first. Then you sanitize after. But with that said, everyone, the discussion was really about Simple Mobile. And Simple Mobile could have done all the... Simple Mobile could have covered all these issues for me. Since their service don't want to work, I got to rely on Wi-Fi. See? What I'm trying to get here, people, is that Simple Mobile could have covered all my stories by providing me decent service. But they refused to provide me a decent service and lie to me and then try to hide it by telling me, you guys just admitted on Twitter. You guys reconnected my service. You just admitted that. But as I was saying before to you guys, again, Simple Mobile could cover all this. The troubles I'm having here at the hostel. People saying very nasty things for no apparent reason. Listen, I'm not in that cigarette garden smoking up a chimney of a pack of cigarettes all day long. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to make money online as an editor, as a photographer, as an educator, as an influencer, and as someone that actually tries to give people some direction. Because not everyone has the luxury of the best education. I think education should be free. In my opinion. You pay all that money for university for what? For a piece of paper. And bragging rights, right. But guess what my piece of paper got me? Really not where I wanted to be. Not as desired. I started off at Covance, working at a clinical medical facility. Then I stopped and quit that job. Then I went back to Japan, got into a car accident, lost my child, went through a phase, went through alcohol abuse, sake and soju. That was my thing. Lost my teeth in that car accident, lost my sense of smell, got all this around my face from the car accident, still drinking, injured. My parents sent me back to Paris to get help. Yes, because you're not going to find the help in Japan. No. You could, but they thought it was better off to send me back to Paris for the help. And yeah, in 6 months, good to go. Back in the States, ready for action. Came back, ready to blow up. Panda, back in action. 2015, well, late 2015, 16, started making moves. And now I get this assumption. I'm a crackhead. I'm a drug dealer. I was in a rehab center. Yeah, long ago for alcohol in another country, not from drugs. The only drug that I ever did, concentration, marijuana. And be honest with you. Marijuana, concentration. And I think if you're going to, it's not even a drug anymore. It's not even a drug. It's not even a drug. Wasn't even a drug. It's not even a drug. It's a recreational cure for stupidity, for our stupidity sometimes, and for illnesses, because it helps people with certain illnesses. So CBD, I recommend CBD, like the gummy bears. I'm not a candy fan, but those gummy bears are pretty good. But as I was explaining before, people make assumptions about everything that I do. Can I ask you guys this question? Can a crackhead or someone that does drugs can afford to keep all this expensive and buy all this expensive stuff? Can a drug dealer, well, maybe a drug dealer could, but a crackhead. This was the word. I was a formal crackhead. I came out of a facility here in Portland. This is what this other black guy said. And I was like, huh. And I had to tell the young lady, you know, this is not the first time I have heard such a thing, or, coming from guests here and making assumptions. There was a woman here not too long ago I was talking about. She made a whole false assumption about me. Very much. And I thought she was arrogant American. Arrogant. She told people she'd been in Japan, she'd been in Tokyo. Okay, you've been in Tokyo. But someone else caught her in her life and went to Tokyo, and it's like, so you've been to Tokyo. So what's the first thing you do when you get at the airport? Haneda Airport. What do you do? She got caught in her own lie. See, you don't need to lie to fit in. Just be honest and tell your experience, or show proof. It's called social media. Post it on social media sometime. Maybe people won't call you a liar. But anyway, what really troubled me is Simple Mobile, and not only that, like, I'm not sure what this guy's role is. I feel like calling his shit out right now today on his bullshit. You got a problem with me, man? Because it seems like every time a guest tells me, you say something about me, you always say something negative. You don't even know me. I don't even know you. But obviously, your behavior tells me that you're not fit to communicate with anyone. You're not fit to accept people for who they are. You're making false judgments, stereotyping people for what reason? Because I don't want to wear my dentures? I'm never going to wear those. Stop trying to. I'm not here to make you look. Listen, I'm not here to make myself look pretty or look pretty in front of everyone. I made a video on Instagram stating why it's hard finding this, the right woman for me at this time and age. I want to get remarried. I want to be with someone. I cannot do this alone. That's just for a fact. I can't do the photography, the YouTube stuff alone. I need someone that's going to be passionate about it. But I also need someone that's going to love me, care for me, respect for who I am, but also love me for who I am. Not love me for what you expect me to be. That's a false imagination of yours. Not a troublemaker. So for you to sit in the back of your secret garden all the time and come back and forth up and down this alley here and look in my window every time and say something smart, I'm getting sick of that. I'm really getting sick of it. To a point where I'm about to lay down the law. That's harassment. Believe it or not, that's harassment. This is why I got the GoPro connected to the computer, recording 24/7 now, from now on. Yeah, I started doing that yesterday. So every time I come in this room, this GoPro red light should be on all the time. Recording everything. Because what it's doing is recorded in 720p, going into the computer. Yeah, so I'm recording it, and then I transfer everything to the computer. So yeah, I got a big, what is that, 64 gigabyte. I went from 32 to 64. So 720p footage is going to be compressed pretty well, but you know, I'm just done. You know, no one should be in the hostel room being disrespected by someone you're not sure if they are guests or not, because you see them here all the time. But when you keep hearing the remarks and the assumptions, it's irritating. It's really fucking irritating. Really irritating. So, yeah. What a freaking Saturday I'm having. That's just what I'm talking about. I really wanted my Osprey satchel because it's going to house all my passports. But keep in mind, where is this stuff? I brought my satchel for my friend, but I'm going to put her satchel inside that satchel for protection. But yeah, I just don't know anymore these days about people. This is why I kind of keep my distance. And honestly, right now, you know, I am not. I'm not going to say I am. I'm not going to say I'm conflicted with all this confusion that's been going on. I know, and I know I should not let this bother me. But when you continuously hear it, and you know you hear it, and you know you have a sense, yeah, it does catch up on you, and it does. You do want to ask the question: what the fuck is your deal? What is the hostility towards me that you don't like so much? Can I ask you a fucking question? Nihon desu ka, Nishibo? Can I ask you that question? Do you speak any Japanese? Do you speak any dirty language other than your language of, I guess what am I going to call it? I'm going to call this arrogance of stupidity? Arrogance. Incompetent. I don't understand that. That's why I was telling her last night. I was sitting outside in the front of the building. I was like, I don't want to hear that shit. That's dumb. Let them do what they do best. Talk shit. I'm going to continue to work on my content. I'm going to continue to help the hostel. And I'm going to do my part. I don't see them doing their part or his part. It's really him, not his, not them. Him. You don't go in the kitchen every morning and you clean it, but you see it, but you don't do anything about it. So don't give me fucking shit. I'm sorry, guys. This is the most verbal live stream ever where I have to use profanity to get my message out to an asshat that's been really disrespecting me from the very beginning since I got here. And like I told everyone else about this guy, if he wanted to make assumptions, make him make assumptions. Let him. Just let it keep going on. But anyway, guys, Simple Mobile could have been covered in this story, but no, their service sucks. They won't let me, so I gotta use Wi-Fi. I'm gonna stick it to Simple Mobile. Even though I apologize to Amazon in this video, and I'm still am going to, because they did try to call me yesterday and couldn't, and kept telling me it was busy. So I do thank them for letting me know that my phone was actually busy. And I appreciate it, Amazon. But you guys are still not out of the hot seat yet, buddy. Not for a long shot, Amazon. No. What you guys just pulled off, and what you did to the manager, what you did to the guests, what you did to me in the last couple of weeks, months. This is going on for me, it's been going on for 3-4 years. For Justin, the manager, which is a pretty sweet, cool, freaking guy, by the way. Guys, come to this house, I guarantee you, he's gonna hook you up. He's going to make sure that you get the full tour experience that you need. He's very vocal. He always shows you where you are located. There's a map downstairs in the office. But he got his package misplaced for 2 days. And guess what happened? A neighbor comes over and drops it over here. So Amazon, you're not out of the hot water yet. It's Amazon. It is Simple Mobile. It's who else it is? It was Porchlight, but Porchlight is over with now. Those guys, I spanked them 3 times in legal battles. That's just crazy. I'm spanking them left and right. Because I thought this weekend I was going to go to Madison, Wisconsin. I had a ticket. Turns out Tuesday, they didn't want to pursue the counterclaim. Why is that? You had no basis. That's why. You have no proof. You lost a federal EEOC. You have no basis. Come on. John just lost. No, John didn't just lose. John Herrera admitted guilt, submission. Ooh, that hurt you so much. I can't wait to receive that payment. You know what I'm going to do with that reward payment? I'm actually going to build me another studio. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do what Casey Neistat did. I'm going to open it to the public. And you have to sign up ahead of advance. And everyone will be screened, COVID checks, if that has to be necessary. If it does still stick around at that time. But I want to open another studio. But I also want to open another skate park. You guys are probably saying, oh, another skate park? And kind of want to open another indoor skate park. Because there, I can get tons of work done. There, I can sleep there. I could build my own apartment in the skate park. No, that would be kind of cool though. But the purpose is like, open another skate park and open a studio out. So I can have you guys as photographers come to where I am, or I can bring the studio to you. And that was the plan. The plan was to bring the studio to the audience, to photographers. The plan was to travel, visit photographers, put them in the live streams, put them in the feature in the videos, put them where they need to be, where they need to belong on the platform. YouTube's platform right now, the AI, it's not working in anyone's favor right now. Like, how many of you actually know what a NOAA point is in photography? Because a couple of people on Instagram didn't know what the hell what that was. So I was like, dude, I've been doing landscape photography for 5 years. I never heard such a thing called a NOAA point until now. I'm like, what do you mean? It's been in photography for years, but no one's actually educated that. And this is where YouTube is to blame here. YouTube compresses that kind of education. I had to Google that a different way. How I had to do it? I had to Google it, no parallax. It's called no parallax. I had to Google it, no parallax. Oh, this Jerry. Not Jerry, Robbie, his doggy. That's the guy I gave the Japanese hachimaki to. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying before, I don't know. The platform, YouTube, I had to find this content. I was like, whoa. Why is this content so compressed? But it's not. Actually, there's been a lot of views on it, but it's not addressed as for landscape. It's more towards panoramic photography or landscape. But guys, it's fun to understand what the parallax is. So basically, if you guys understand, this is what happens. This is why you need a slider. So there's two lines. So you're trying to line both lines up like this, right? Like this. You should not have this on the edge or out of the edge. So the parallax point is, or slider, helps you fix that. So when you do stitching in landscape photography, when you have it aligned, the computer or software, if you're doing it automatically, it would say, oh, you did it correctly. It would stitch it for you, or you can do it manually. But when you do it automatic software, it would read and say, oh, it would stitch it for you if you're doing long panoramic. Yeah, so that's why you have to have that NOAA point straight. So this is why I always do it beforehand, before I go shoot, so I can get my NOAA point. So this is why markings slider is so important. Guys, the markings is so important. So when you get your NOAA point, you write down the markings on here. You mark out the markings on here, where you at, and you calculate. So this is why I invest in the expensive as Manfrotto fluid head. And for you guys are asking about the Manfrotto tripod, I gave that to Justin. Please stop asking. I know I could have sold it for a lot more. That was a good tripod. I know you guys wanted it, but I figured I'd rather sell it, give it to someone in need. Plus, I was giving away a whole bunch of other stuff anyway. So don't get mad at me if I gave it away. But the point was, Simple Mobile could have covered, but the service sucked. I'm still going to point that out there, Simple Mobile. But anyways, yeah, as I was saying, guys, I'm going to get going. I'm getting kind of hungry. But yeah, I got to deal with the chaos through today. Yeah, I got to deal with it. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I should say something to Justin about this guy or what. I don't want to start any kind of problems, but guess this was going on for months since I got here. So people, it was said, oh, these black people always tell a story. That was pretty racist. That was said to Alex when Alex was here. And I told Alex, dude, whoever said that, I know you don't want to tell me. Whoever said that, I don't give a shit. That's just them being so arrogant and not respectful. It shows you why I'm where I am, as in my position, in my job status, and what I can do. And it shows you where he is. Okay? So please don't listen to that garbage. And it just kept going on and going on. And then Bria, another young lady I was here, oh, so many people were telling me she was, but she was doing that to everybody. She thought listen, I thought she was a very interesting young lady. I thought she had a look for photography. But when she started disrespecting me, don't tape me. No one's recording you. The camera's facing the opposite way. This is how, one night we're sitting in the back of the backyard. The camera lens, the front element was facing that way. She's sitting this way. The back of the camera is facing her. She think it was recording her from the back of the camera. Then she came up out of nowhere when I was logging. And I was logging Alex. And she was telling me, if I'm in that video, I don't want to feel like I want to sue you. I said, and I was like, what? What you just said to me? And she goes, I don't want to be in your videos. I don't feel like suing people. I was like, man, you couldn't sue me if you had enough money in the world. First of all, this is a community space. Okay? For you to threaten someone to that, all right, I'm done. That's why I stopped talking to her. Then I forgave her. Then on my birthday, she tells me this story about what happened with her in a relationship. Made me feel like this person did something bad. Turns out she was the really bad person in the first place. She's the one making stereotype, hypocritical remarks towards me. And I had to really think about, like, this is the person that was talking shit about me. This is the person that assumed the opposite about me. This is the person that literally thought, like, I was trying to con the hostel. Yeah, she thought I was going to con the hostel somehow. I don't know. What I was going to hack their system and take all their money. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, there were quite a few characters here. But I always respect them no matter what. I forgive them. I forgave. I end up talking to them again and see what happens. Even after you talk to them, they do the exact same thing over again. You ever heard of the saying before? What was it saying? Is it called again? Oh yeah. No good duty comes. What is it? No good duty. I don't know. Something about the duty unpunished. Blah blah. I forgot the saying. But here in the States, but in Japanese it's different. It's more like they didn't find their heart. They didn't find their way. They lost all respect for why they even here today. So they just lost all respect. And me being disrespected for no reason, being calling words and being saying kind of things, I'm going to keep documenting it and documenting it. I love this harassment shit a lot. The more people keep harassing me, the more you guys make me look good. The more that I'm going to cover my ass and bring you the news. Because this whole week has been the disaster. I was starting off good last week. And then Tuesday kind of went downhill. Judicator was like, this is not looking good for you right now. To be honest with you. The cases in Japan is stricken. Europe, Germany, Switzerland, Ireland closed their borders. What the what? Oh. And I just applied for a visa because my friend wanted me to come to Ireland again. And I was like, I don't know. That's going to be tough due to COVID. But I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But anyway, so the conclusion of this video is Simple Mobile sucks. They could have done a lot more to help me cover these stories. But they refused to address my issues. Not on top of that, I'm being harassed again. I was being harassed the whole entire time. I just didn't say anything. I know what was going on. I knew what was happening. I knew this guy has some type of vendetta or some type of issue with me. But I don't know what it is. And for him to have some personal issue with me, very unprofessional. If you work here, If you work here, mind you, that's harassment. So if I was this guy, he needs to quit talking about guests. It's wrong. Especially what he did with all those guests that were coming from California. Telling guests they should go back where they came from. That's rude. But I appreciate the guests telling me. I appreciate the guests telling me. And being so honest about it. Like, I feel so bad. Like, you seem like a nice guy. You're Panda, right? Right? People call you Panda. Just say, like, I seen you back and forth cleaning dishes and like you go on your business. Like, yeah, I'm just working in my room trying to make money. That's all I'm trying to do right now. Try to find a way to make money. You got some asshole out there or some person trying to start up some type of fiction fairy tale. And you got this black guy over here. Glad he's in the next building. He's annoying. Oh, gee, whoa. You don't bump me in the kitchen and don't say excuse me. Like, who the Sorry. That happened a few days ago, but I was telling Sarah this. I was like, he's rude. You're right, Sarah. He's secretly being rude. Only wants to be nice when he wants something. That's rude. You don't secretly be nice when you only want something. That's not how humanity works. This is a community. If I was the manager in this building, I would tell each and everyone, which I'm pretty sure Justin has. He always laid down the law. This is why other managers before were kind of, I'm going to say it, kind of not willing to tell people the way it should be. I'm still upset about that review that the woman left about this house though. I'm still tight about that. She left a nasty false review. Like, I'm still heated about that. And mind you, I went to a website, by the way. You call yourself a blogger? You call yourself a blogger. Okay. Fix your website first. It looks like garbage. How dare you disrespect the hostel and tell them they didn't offer me no soap. First and foremost, you have to ask for that, and that's not free. Like, guys, when you go walking in the hotel, what do you ask for? There will be soap provided in the bathrooms, but this is a hostel. They buy their supplies. So 50 cents for soap, 50 cents for shampoo, blah, blah, blah. If you need a towel, there's a towel. Just ask it at the front desk. But she left a very nasty false review. It was just, guys, hear me out. I'm not trying to say, oh, you're only doing this for the house. No, I'm doing this as a community's point of view. Everything she has said was a lie. You can access the main kitchen, but she was in another building. So, mind you, you can come through the doors or to the gate to get to this kitchen. If you are in a greenhouse or greenleaf, you can go down. You can go in the kitchen in that building. She said there was no kitchen in that house. That's a lie. There's a kitchen in every house. There's a kitchen in every house. But as I said, guys, I guess I needed to just let it go. I guess this video is about letting it go. Stop keeping everything in secretly. But now you guys know what's going on. I've been keeping the secret stuff, not secret, but the whole, this guy, I'm not sure if this guy working or not. I'm not sure what his role is. I don't even know. Because I never asked and seemed like I didn't care until now. I want to know his role is. Because if he works here, I'm going to let you guys know. I feel like he's disrespectful. So he's got something smart to say. And yesterday was definitely clear. I heard him say it. When are you leaving, for crying out loud? No, when are you leaving? When are you going to upgrade to a new job? Because obviously this job is not for you. You disrespecting guests. Imagine if that was a Japanese person here for, or a German person, or South African person here from South Africa for God knows how much long. Imagine that could have been anyone else. That's the point. Not a racist thing. It's just the point of the fact that, like, this guy just has something personal against me. I have no idea. And it's sickening. And I'm glad that the guest was being very honest about it. Like, you seem like a cool guy. And as soon as someone said that to me, I knew something. I was like, okay, I know where this is. I think I know where this is going. When someone starts with that sentence, someone told you something. Water. Just water. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can never get a break. Never get a break. So, as I decided before, guys, I told you guys before, I don't think I'm going to be working for the embassy as of 2021. After the whole Portlight situation, guys, I'm just done. I'm mentally burned out. I'm be honest with you. I'm mentally burned out. I just want to do something fun. I've been working my ass for 2 years. Working for HUD. Working for Porchlight. And all I got was nothing but bullshit behavior. So I decided that no more working for the agencies for a while. And I know the Japanese council is going to ask me next year, oh, because they always do. Are you going to be here in this? Because, mind you, each consulate's... Okay, so this consulate here cannot... So the Northwest Consulate is in charge of the Northwest District, which is Idaho, Seattle, Montana, Oregon. California, the one... That's a part of, like... Okay. It's a weird... There's a consulate in California and there's a consulate in LA. Both different jurisdictions. How it works is if you file for your visa documents to one consulate in that area, and you decide, oh, you're going to be moving, let's say you apply for your visa a 2 years a year in advance, which you should always do that, or at least 18, 20 months in advance. But let's say you apply for your visa, and let's say, how can I explain? Oh, here's a good one. Let's say you apply for the visa for 18 months from now, right? And you're already on a visa. This happens a lot to a lot of Americans in Japan. I keep telling them, guys, do your visas 20 months before the expired date, or close to 50 months before the expiry date. Because what happens is, within the 6 months of your visa being expired, it's actually expired. They don't accept that. So this is why you have to do it early. And sometimes, even German, there's a few German, I know a few two German guys that were married, had to go back to Germany, they had to come back to Japan because they didn't renew their visa, their resident visa requirements. And that's what I'm going through right now. I didn't renew it. I totally forgot about it. And this is why I'm getting my parents involved, because I told them I forgot to renew it. I was supposed to renew it. Guess what? I was supposed to renew it before 2021. 2020 of January. It's supposed to be renewed before December 31st, 2019. And I forgot to renew it. I was so... Porchlight is the reason why I forgot. Porchlight is the main reason why everything was like pushed back and delayed. So technically, it's my fault, but also I should have been more aware of it. But I fixed it. So that's not the problem. So it's easier for me to fix it because they have my documentation. My parents have my documentation there. They have notarization. They have everything. I just have copies of it. That's why I have it in my Pelican case all the time. But yeah, when you do the visa requirement, it's a problem sometimes. And not only that, as I explained to you, the Japanese government is pretty strict. So make sure you have money in your bank account. Make sure you have a savings. Guys, you have to have a 5-digit savings account. You have to. You have to have 5 digits in your account. Because they look at that, they see 4 digits, they don't think you're going to survive. They know then they could deny your visa. If you cannot financially support yourself in Japan, and look at all spec, they look at everything, your account, everything. So don't think they won't. They look at everything. So now residency is being it's been improved, but right now border is strict. I already got my approval. Everything's straightened up. It just and I wanted this job this weekend, but I lost that because of Simple Mobile. $500 could have been like in my pocket. You know how much food I could have ate at the cafe? You know how much more French fries and spicy. Guys, if you haven't watched my Instagram, I'm pretty sure I ate half that green bottle of that hot sauce. Because I was drinking that stuff like this. The first day, woo, gave me a challenge. Second, third day, oh wow. Beast mode. I love hot sauce. I'm a hot sauce dude. Let me prove it to you. Never leave home without it. Sriracha. This is my travel size. This goes in my luggage. So now you know I'm serious about the hot sauce thing. And yes, I love spicy food. Even though I know it's probably going to ruin my stomach, but I love spicy food. But anyway, guys. Anyway, I see there's a lot of people that was watching. I'm surprised. Because normally I don't get a lot of people watching because Facebook, oh, it's a mess. Not Facebook, YouTube. It's a mess. It has so many problems. But with that said, everyone, this video was really intended for Simple Mobile. But Simple Mobile, you can document all this if you would have gave me good service. But you did not give me good service. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keiki Alexander Deneche Bailett. I'm a self-taught photographer. Everything I have done on this channel was self-taught. Everything. I learned from other photographers, watching content and studying, but everything is self-taught. Everything I have purchased on this channel has been through me or through my audience, helping me get through the troubled times or helping support the channel. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys can. Just subscribe, like, share, hit the notification button. Tell me how much you love the Panda Nation, the Panda Power. And by the way, I am the Panda Photographer. So therefore, no one cannot take the name Panda Photographer. But with that said, everyone, if you guys want to help financially, there's a PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo down in the description below. But with that said, I am getting hungry, and it's 10:50. Ooh, yeah. I'm hungry. I don't want to spend money. But I have to eat, right? I don't want to spend money, but I have to eat, right? But thing is, like, I want food for the cafe, but it's like every time I eat the food, I get hungry more. I get hungry more and hungry more. I know, it's weird. I know, mind blown. But lately, I haven't been eating a lot. I've been eating less because I realized I had a stomach problem. And lately, I've been eating a lot. And everyone's been like, yeah, you've been eating a lot. And I'm like, yeah, my stomach's back to normal. Yeah. think I ate something or someone. This is why I got a clean kitchen. I think this is why people gotta wash their hands. People, wash your hands. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. This live stream has gone on for over almost 2 hours. Nice. Ouch. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys are curious, I'm in my hostel room. I'm locked in here forever. They have me barricaded. They barricade the door so I can't get out. But I can jump out the window. But then again, if I jump out the window, the other guy might try to attack me and say something stupid again. But yeah, I'm just kind of fed up with it. That's all. Tired of the assumptions, all these stupid. All you have to do is fucking just Google my name. Google my name. You'll find the document. You'll find some film work. You'll find that. No, it's not online because. Well, it is. It's just that you got to go to my account on the Venmo, not the Venmo, the Vimeo website. My films that were shown in the independent film festivals or film festivals and Japanese film festivals. Come on. Like, please don't sit here and make assumptions about me when you don't know me. You don't know me. Stop it. If you're jealous, then that's a personal issue. But let me tell you, I worked really, really hard to get to where I am now. For someone over here making assumptions and don't like me because I speak what I want to speak. Like someone here, like who was the young guy? What's his name? Some guy came from New York and like sitting in the garden one day and like he was younger than me, way younger. And the one thing he said to me was, what was it? He was trying to offer me a job at a freaking youth center. I'm like, listen, I work for HUD. What is that? He said. I'm like, wait. You work for Marine Corps? I looked at his Facebook. It doesn't make sense how you have all these jobs in 1 year. But I digress. But the point is, you don't know what HUD is. I hit my head literally on the wall several times. Like, this is the last time. You guys don't know what HUD is. You guys live in the States. You guys don't know what that is. Department of Housing. Oh my goodness. It was like, to me, I felt like this kid is just talking shit. What do you think I am? What, 21? Apparently he thought I was actually 24. So is Immune. So is everyone else thought I was younger. I was like, no, I'm 40. What? Even the Japanese girl that was here recently, she was like, you're 40. It looks so good to be 40. Looks so good to be 40. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? I look good to be 40. Even with all these injuries, I still look my best. All these injuries, I still look my best. I'm flattered and I'm blushing. Yes, I am. But I was like, I asked her, you don't know what that is, and you work for an agency, which is affiliated with HUD. Mind you, Boys and Girls School, Aiding Covenant House, it's the Covenant House in New York. It's part of HUD's program. It's a 501c3, but it's part of HUD's program. How you do not know about it? That's how you get housing from the Covenant House. Any program that has to do with young people in housing and trying to build their lives, have them go back to school. HUD is a part of that program. How you not? Wow. This is why I was like, oh my God, oh my panda. I can't believe it's like out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10 Americans know what, maybe 1 out of 10 Americans knew what HUD was. So yeah, I was like, wow. I guess I need to go back to school and find out what happened to the education part here. I don't understand that. How you don't know what that is? The equal opportunity. It's a part of the equal opportunity housing program here. You know, banks are part of that program. If you look at your bank website, you see the HUD logo with the little house. Yes. When you want to get a down payment on a house. Wow. Oh, everything goes through HUD. I just don't understand it. It's like, wow. Okay. Now you're gonna see why I'm frustrated. Like, I don't understand. Now I gotta do more work. I gotta. Ooh, what the crazy costume is that? Oh, she looks pure devilish. That's scary. No, I'm not dressing up for Halloween, guys. You see this? It's the only thing I'm dressing up in is Naruto, right here. Legit. Yeah. I support my Japanese companies. This is by ZenWiz. If you go, no, nobody. Authentic Naruto Japanese shirt from Japan. I support the Japanese artists over there. That's right. So, yeah. Because, believe it or not, they don't get paid as well as you think they do. So, respect your local If you love anime, please support them directly if you can. Always follow the artists, show support. I know some artists. What's going on with Dragon Ball lately? Oh my God, what's going on with Dragon Ball lately? Is fucking stupid. I know. Dragon Ball has been crazy. Why would you give him a senso being Goku? You idiot! Now you got to destroy the Earth. I'm not gonna even spoil it for you guys. You guys gotta watch. You guys gotta watch the last manga chapter. Disappointed. Goku is always trying to make villains into heroes, and sometimes you can make villains into heroes. But, again, they burned my man Vegeta. Vegeta needs to win this. Vegeta needs to save the Earth for freaking crying out this time along. Why? Always Goku. Never Vegeta. I'm sorry, I'm a Vegeta fan. Vegeta is much smarter than Goku. Vegeta is much stronger than Goku if you put the sense into it. Yes, I believe he is. I don't care what no one says. Goku achieves so much. But Vegeta achieves so much. Yeah, but anyway, I just feel disappointed by the last chapter. The last manga chapter of Dragon Ball was, ow! He gave him a sense of pain. Now he I don't know how moral. How you just join the Earth into one being? Fucking stupid Goku. The writer is stupid. I'm sorry. The writer, I'm sorry to disrespect you, but the writing for the dialogue for the story is, it's like, have you learned your lesson from the Cell Saga? It's like a repeat of the Cell Saga. But I still love my anime. Okay, so I got some sleep last night, finally. Well, I went to bed around 11 o'clock, woke up at 6:30. Technically, I woke up at 3:30. Checked my phone wasn't still accepting phone calls. And then went back to sleep. Because I was extremely tired and I've been up for 4 days. And don't be stupid. You see that? Wear a mask. Look at that, people. I'm going to show you something very important. Don't be stupid. Wear a mask. I'm on Twitter. I'm not trolling Simple Momo. I'm just giving him a good licking. Because this is unacceptable. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. I need to go cause some trouble. I need to go find some food. I'm hungry. I don't want to spend money, but I have to. But I want vegan sushi, but that's expensive. Oh my God, it's so expensive, but it's so good. Oh. Sorry, I just dropped the lap mic. It's so good though. So good. If you guys ever had any vegan sushi before, they specialize in there's a Japanese place that specializes in that. And the first time I had it was in Japan a couple of years ago. It wasn't that popular in Japan, but the countryside is the best. I'm sorry, if you've never been to the countryside of Japan, you have to go. I'm sorry, but like the cities are great. But what you have to do is go to the countryside, do some labor. Go to a farm, do some labor work. Talk to the community out there, and trust me, it's like, why can't Earth be like this all a way around? Why can't people be so kind like the Japanese people? I'm not saying Japanese people are perfect. No, there's some assholes and there's some people that do dumb, crazy stuff. But at least, if I get drunk at night in the city or in the countryside, and I pass out on a street corner with my tripod and my camera, I wake up, my tripod and camera is still there. But if I were to do that here in the States, this shirt is gone, my hair is gone, my underwear is gone, my socks are gone. How do you get the socks and underwear off my body while I was passed out? That's some really creative American shit right there. Like, these are that good. They literally would take the underwear off your ass. But as I was explaining, but yeah, it's so pleasant, kind. But sometimes it gets a little dull, gets a little boring, not much activity in the countryside. So you gotta find the activity to do. But I already have a plan. If you guys don't know my big sister, I don't talk about her a lot. Zuzu. You guys don't know who Zuzu is, go check her out on my Instagram. She's a famous hiker, Japanese hiker. She's like the best. She's sponsored by Polo Pro, which makes these watches. Yeah. Big sis. Actually, let me just bring her Instagram up. I only feature her a few times. But, oh my God. Oh my God. That's too funny. What the? Anyway, let me bring her up. There she is. Alright, so she's also a professional photographer, but she does a lot of Japanese magazine covers, and that's what I was going to plan to do with her when I was going to return and go hiking, because we used to go hiking a lot. But this is her page. That's her. She's an experienced hiker, photographer, enthusiast hiker. Yeah, she does a lot of hiking. So that was the plan, to go back and do a lot of hiking and have fun. So yeah, like, look at that. That's so awesome. Just be up there. That's the Polo Pro watch, if you guys are curious. Really, it's honestly, Apple, you got nothing on this watch, bro. You got nothing. You got nothing. Apple Watch is a gimmick. Yeah, that's her page. Go check it out. She also has another page too, so go follow her. Yeah, she got the ice pistol pictures, so you just saw that. Yes, I know. Look at that. We do that a lot. In Japan, we do that a lot. We like taking that and picking it on our nose. See, here, if we would have done that, people are like, oh, that's so nasty. Oh, don't touch me. No sense of humor. Oh, there she is. She's texting me now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. So, you guys don't know. All right, so I'm responding to my Turkish friend about earlier, but he also is contacting me about something else because I know an artist. If you guys don't know the real life for you, Mob Deep, Gangstar, you guys don't know who he is, you better recognize, boy. This is him. You guys don't know who he is? Oh, God, you guys are sleep. Oh, wow, you guys don't know hip hop then. He lives in Czech Republic right now. He's always been living there for a while, but he comes to New York, comes back to the States. If you guys don't know who he is, oh, you guys don't know hip hop then. Honestly. So I did photo shoots for him and stuff, and we also are friends. So we've been trying to communicate back and see what's going on in Czech Republic because he's telling me that everyone is sick and they closed down the borders. Where is he? The last time we talked was 2 days ago. Why is it not popping up? And we were talking about what was going on. Because he's working out. Oh, wow, I text a lot of people. See, people text me a lot. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I gotta go manually. Ooh, putting that wrong. Duh. Oh, wow. Why is it not popping up? Ay. Oh, there's a message. So, So I did this photo shoot for him. Just showing him like, hey, make sure you have these old photos. But yeah, he's telling me about the album. We were talking about, no eating meat, blah, blah, blah. Moment. Yeah, we were sharing contact. But anyway, this guy wants to do a video with him. Oh, I'm hot. Needs to stay open. The heat is on. Whew, it's hot. The heat is on. So the strange thing about that is that heat is actually blowing from underneath the bed, and you can feel the heat. Oh wow, that's hot. I don't want to be fried chicken tonight. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to try to. Let's see here. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing any video. If he's interested in featuring, can he contact each other? Yeah, I guess I could try to get him to contact them, but I can't guarantee anything. Can't guarantee anything, that's for sure. So yeah, people want me to contact these artists, but I don't know. Right now, I think he's probably going to stay quarantined until this is over, because this is chaos. Ooh, spam. Got the spam. Okay. Anyway, guys. I feel like I need... Oh, wow. Guess what? I just remember I just had a beer in the refrigerator from 2 days ago. I think I'm going to drink that at noon. But yeah. Okay. Guys, I miss my old apartment in Madison though. That was a pretty nice setup, right? You guys like my old studio setup in Madison when I had like the background? Dude, look at that background though. Oh, wow.
Hello everyone. This is ThePandaPhotographer.
Oh, yeah, you can see this. Simple Momo, you should watch this video. You'd be interested to see what happens.
And as a photographer, a cell phone provider is important. So we're gonna
I'm not. Hey, I want someone to make me a salmon burger with wasabi, vegan peppermint jack cheese, layer with another veggie burger, tomatoes, no lettuce. I want kale or spinach. onion, vegan honey mustard, vegan meal, toasted bun. Ooh, I call it the Panda fucking Ultimator. That's called the Panda Ultimator. You want to get right? You want to get right on a juicy burger? Come to Panda's house. Panda will cook you a nice vegan burger. Oh, speaking of burgers, this jackass. Sorry to swear, guys. Jesse, that I sent the tripod to. Do you know he works at a vegan burger place? Oh, this greedy mofo. He works at a vegan greedy. Ugh. So I sent this guy a tripod. Brand new. You guys saw that post. Where's this post? And he always posted.
So the question for.
Oops. I guess I can't do it if. Well, he works at a beer crafting store. And I want to go there. I want to try out the food. I want to eat as much as possible. Just want to come back to me. Guys, if you ever seen old pictures of me rollerblading, I was much stockier, buffer, bigger. Look at this. This is nothing but flatness now. There's no muscle behind it anymore. But there's a lot of power behind my punches. Right, Jacob? Hey, Jacob, are you working today at the store? Can I drop? Can we practice some more? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going. Jacob works in the store. The dude is still young, very has time, but his martial arts training, he still has it. I tell him he needs to get back into it. You know, get in shape, get back into it. He said, "But I got fatter," and I was like, "Lose that shit. Trust me. You got the motivation. You got people to stand behind you. You got your girlfriend, Korean. He's American, white, blondish, cool kid. Loves Nike gear, by the way. Holy crap, Nike everything. Nike sponsors this dude. This guy has everything, but he wants my Nike. He was like, I want those Nikes. Like, nah, you can't have them. But anyway, where's the tissue? Ugh. But anyway, guys, I am Panda, and I was just blogging, talking about what's been going on, why I've been frustrated this morning, Simple Mobile, what's been going on with some of the behavior around here, just unorthodox, I have to say, very unorthodox. But I was just sharing my experience, that's all, sharing. But I have other content that I would like to share with you. Photography related, gear related, all this gear that I have, which you probably can't see because the lights are off, but all this gear that I have tons of videos on. I'm going to make a very good video about Nora slide points so you guys can understand why. If you have something in the foreground in the background and it's not aligned, mind you, that it can't be like this, it can't be like that. You got to fix that in your Nora point. When you fix your Nora point, you should be able to, when you pan left or right, you should not be able to see that background, that line. But it's complicated. I'm going to explain it very carefully in the video. Give me time to make it so I can explain it, because I got some good subjects here. The garden's a good place to do it, but I don't like being in a garden anymore. So what I'm going to have to do is do it at what I normally would do it, which is the park across the street. So, and I have a perfect tree to show you why it's important to learn this stuff in photography. But with that said, everyone, I'm Panda. You guys want support? If not, just subscribe, like, and share. If you guys have any vegan burgers that you want to send me in a dry ice box in the mail, please send it at 479 Northwest 18th Avenue, Portland, Oregon, 97209. Put The Panda Photographer, Northwest Portland Hostel. And when you do, say it for Hungry Panda. Because, yeah. Now I'm getting hungry. I'm glad that my stomach's back to normal because this last couple, I would say probably for like a month or so, my stomach has been, ew, feeling this weird, I nib food and I spit it out and I've been throwing up. So, but yeah, I gotta get going. I need to call Laura. And I need to find out some stuff. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.